Here I am, sitting in a room all alone by myself. I look around, and there are walls made of solid brick. I step outside of my room, and there is my house. More walls made of solid brick. People that I call family. People that I'm supposed to love, trust, and have a relationship with. But why? Because society told me I should. My parents expect me to. My friends do the same with their families. Is that the only reason to do it? Living as part of a comfortable social construct which burdens me with expectations, controls the way I am supposed to feel, even if it goes against my natural instincts. I find nothing to be more suffocating. My birth was not my choice, not my will. My birth was another part of an evolutionary system which has ensured the survival of the human race. I am another piece of this social construct that was used to bring fulfillment to somebody else's life. My grandparents, they wish to see their grandchildren. I fulfill their social wish. My parents, who wanted the feeling of a complete family. I was brought into the world just to give them a sense of achievement or wholeness. Because society has taught that without children, marriage is futile, purposeless. Years pass by, and the same expectations, the same criteria is imposed upon me, which supposedly leads to social fulfillment. Marry because you're supposed to. Have children because you're supposed to. You live, die, and are brought into this world, all for other people. What is the point? My existence, is it always going to be contingent upon external factors? Do my desires hold no value against civilization? And what even is that? Society, civilization, groups of racially diverse people living on one mass of land, some of them more civilized than the rest. I yearn for achieving something better. Is that wrong? That I don't want to wake up every day and waste hours and hours working myself to death as part of an economic system that only exists to exploit me? Is it so wrong that I don't want to bind myself to a marriage and a child where I will be bound to indulge in the same patterns of mediocrity which I chastise? What if I want fulfillment? What if I want to experience something, everything, before I die? No stopping, no settling, continuously going on until the very end of time. No family, no friends, everything being temporary, just like life. I embrace the fact that life is finite, that it will end. But do other people? Perhaps. That is why they spend their entire lives chasing after something permanent: family, bonds, kinship, society, anything which can distract them from the inevitable end. Think about your own life for a second. All of the relationships you have, whatever social status you fight for, it is all a distraction. It doesn't matter how rich you are, how influential you are. You are living in delusion that anything you do holds any significance. You earn out of necessity. You have friends because you cannot stand being alone. You have husbands and wives because you need to feel loved. You have children because you want a legacy. All of these are not things which you desire for yourself. They are all social cues which have been embedded into your brain. What are you even living for? Do you understand why you exist? Do you understand how you exist? The river, the sky, the endless space. Who gave life to it from a blank, deep void of nothingness where even darkness didn't exist? And yet, We are here, bound by rules, limitations, forced to suffer from exploitation at the hands of lesser, immoral men. Step outside of your house and observe people, how desperate they are to justify their existence, so desperate to prove somehow that they matter in the eyes of other people, completely absorbed in the pettiness and ego, wanting to prove themselves better. Where are they going to end up with all of these emotions? It feels as if everyone is caught in a simulation which they force themselves to believe in. The moment they snap out of delusion, everything around them will collapse. Human life is utterly pointless, and strangely, that is the point. If it is meaningless, why are you so bothered and worried about everything? What people think of you, what you achieve or don't. People are not living, they are just functioning. You can abandon all of this apprehensions, doubts, expectations, all of your relationships. You can leave anytime you want and start living on your own terms. At the very bottom of this abnormal and borderline psychopathic mentality, you will find absolute freedom. Human life is meaningless. That is why you must enjoy it. It doesn't matter what you say or do, because once again, it just doesn't matter. You can live any way you want. People judge, people talk, but then they accept. As long as your conduct isn't harmful or immoral towards others, you have the right to live with freedom in an otherwise purposeless existence. That is perhaps your greatest purpose. What is your opinion? Would it be selfish to abandon everyone in our lives in exchange for true freedom, even the things which are perceived to be our responsibilities? Do share your thoughts below. Thank you for watching.